So hello and welcome to another episode of Bloke Gaming. Today what I'm going to do is take a look at skills and professions and how they affect each other. So just to get kicked off, the skills are here and they're broken down into different categories, and then we have professions, which is a bunch of different professions, and basically the skills are contribute to your profession. So first thing I want to show you is, for example, you can see here I am laser sniper hit expert 49. So going to the Entropia wiki, you can see here these are all of the skills that contribute to laser sniper hit. So as rifle is the biggest contributor and laser weapon technology second biggest contributor, they're the two that you need to be building up if you want to develop your laser sniper hit. And if I look at my skills in combat, you'll see that my rifle is 6,431 and my laser, I think that's in construction. Laser weaponry technology is 6,500. So they're the two biggest contributors. So that's why my laser sniper hit is pretty good. Now, for example, BLP technology is 1.7, and BLP combat skill. So that would also be rifle. So that's why that is pretty high, because you get the 6,000 from the rifle, but you don't get as much from the BLP technology because I got laser. So laser sniper is high and BLP is slightly behind it. So that's basically how it works. Now the key thing to know, so the first thing to know about your professions is they scale in a linear graph. So basically if I was looking at the graph, it would be like this. So the skills, however, actually are on an exponential graph. So let me just show you this. So you can see here, I'm using my chat GPT, I've been playing around with it. So this is effectively what the exponential curve looks like for skill cost versus skill gain. So what you'll see is this will it will increase slowly in PED to start off with, but then as you get to the really high levels, it costs more PED to get a very small gain in your skill level. Okay, now what does that look like in reality? What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, for example, if I go into here and I look for skill implant, okay, and let's take, for example, let's look at just pure values for a second, and let's look at so my laser weapon technology, that was one that was high, wasn't it? Laser weapon technology 6,000. Right, let's do that one. So if you look at laser weaponry technology, and I take a look at this skill, and I take a look at the actual chip. Now it's 25 PED worth of skill gain, and you'll see that that 25 PED takes me from 6,530 to 6,600. Okay, so that's basically 71 gain for 25 PED. Now if I look at a similar skill, let's look at, say, handgun. Okay, so my handgun skill is not nearly as good. My handgun skill is only 2,100. Okay, so this 26.72 PED will actually give me 1,230 gain. Alright, that's because it's lower on this exponential curve, so that 25 will take me much further than it will from 6,500 to, you know, a little bit more. So you can see that's how this curve works. Now if I had something that I really didn't have much skill in at all, so let's say manufacturing electronic equipment, I don't think I've got anything in that. So go to construction, manufacturing electronic equipment, so that's 111. So I would expect probably to get somewhere around 2,000 skill points for that, maybe a little bit more. There you go, 2,900. So 25 ped stretches a lot further when you're in lower levels. So one of the things you might want to actually take a look at in those lower levels is whether or not you want to purchase skill chips. I mean, you'll also gain it quicker. Now it's the same when you're looking at your codex. So codex is a pure ped gain. So if you are getting 1 ped in anatomy at my level, that's not going to take me very far, but 1 ped in BLP weaponry technology will take me a lot further. 1.35 ped in power fist will take me a lot further, because I don't think I've even used a power fist. Let me just check. I actually don't think I've used it at all. No, there you go, inept. 10. I probably need to grab one of those and start leveling it up. So basically, just to summarize, so what that means is if you're trying to level up a skill, what you want to do is you want to take a look at what skills contribute to the skill the profession you're trying to upgrade. So here, if I look at my laser sniper hit, at this point, you know, my biggest contributor is rifle, but it's already at 6,500. Okay, construction laser weapon, it's already at 6,500. Marksmanship is also pretty high. So now most of these others are only contributing a little bit. So what I should be doing is looking at, okay, what can I increase in these lower levels that are lower levels at the moment that will contribute to the overall skill gain. So when you get these unlocks, that's where you get a boost. So one of the ones I was doing earlier was Animal Looter, and I just unlocked Butchering, and that actually allows me to much more quickly grow Animal Looter. So that's in a nutshell how skills work. So what I advise is go onto Entropia Wiki, look up what is contributing to the skill you're looking for, to the profession you're looking for, and then work on the skill that's contributing to that profession and develop those, chip them. Now there are various ways to quickly gain skills that aren't that expensive. So if you go to loot boxes and you oh, here it is. So if you go to loot boxes, what you can do is you can gain these loot pills that will give you 10% for 1 hour or 50% for 1 hour. You can buy skill juices. They're pretty expensive, but you can get 100% for 1 hour. And if you get one of these and you crack them, what you want to be doing is you want to be focusing on training really hard. You want to make sure you got enough ammo to really crack into it, or enough materials if you're doing crafting. And then some of the other things that you can get at year end and different events also help you boost. Let me see if I can see one here somewhere. There was, I think was it a Christmas tree? Yeah, there we go. The Christmas tree, the holiday cookies from last year, 50% for 5 hours. So that's pretty good. So that's it. I'm going to leave it there for now. That's how skill gains work. So build your skills. They're on an exponential curve. So focus on the low level ones and get them all as high as possible, and get everything that contributes to your profession. And for profession contribution, look it up on Wiki. There's so many different skills that contribute to different professions. So that's it. Hope that was a quick overview on how professions and skills work. Hope you found it useful. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in a video soon. Thanks and good night.